Yeah, Rick, I wanted to show you how I made out with this lift gate. Uh, right here, this piece here, connects to our long run here, down the long wall. Run out of track, run out of board, but we'll continue that later. But anyway, the lift gate will rest down onto this section here. And I had to put a double roller door catch right here. Because the lift gate, I used a thinner board on the lift gate. Instead of 3/4, it's actually just about the 16th inch less. I thought it would make it a little lighter for me to move around since it's a bigger section. So anyway, it had a little bit of a twist at the one edge, so the pin comes down and pulls it in. So we're good to go now. It matches up real nice with this section here. Using the thinner board, I was able to fasten. We'll swing up here to the top of the lift gate. I was able to fasten a piece of angle iron. Well, it's aluminum, but it's glued and screwed. And then there's the pin for the door catch. But that minimizes any cupping or warping, so that's that section there. And then give you an overall view here if I can. Let me turn the camera sideways, get it all in the shot. So there it is in its upright position. Stays real nice. Down here at the bottom, I added this wood rib to also minimize cupping and warping and all that. There's the hinges in place. They worked out real good. So I got the transformer down here on this little table for now. And so that shows that. So I have the wires going up to the track on the shelf here. But then I also have power wires going up to the hinges. There's the neutral side, or I mean the center rail. Hi, Pika. And then there's the common, or the outside rails. And then the power transfers up through the hinge and then goes up, and I have it soldered underneath the track. There's the common and the center rail. Center rail over to this section of the hinge. Common to this section. Down through the hinge, yeah. And what's good about this, I didn't have to put a big loop of wire that I possibly get caught on going through the doorway. So everything's nice and tucked away under there. And what's also nice is, since the hinges come apart in two sections, and you just flip this bar under here, and the whole thing, I can remove the whole lift gate. And there's no wires to unplug or anything. So that worked out good. Alright. Then what we got here on this side, show you the track in its upright position if you can see. And here I'll close it. There it is. That gap is just enough after a few hundred adjustments on those hinges to get that just perfect, so the locomotive and cars don't derail. Doing it on a curve like this, that gap gets much wider than it would be on a straight section, so had to fool around with that, but it's well mounted with screws, 4 on either side of the joint. So that's not going anywhere. And then it comes across the lift gate. There it meets up with the shelf. And like I said, the thinner board with that angle iron resting on that board underneath, it winds up really nice. So that'll work out good. And this is Gargrave's track here. This is some old stuff I had. So I'm going to go with this. Already it looks realistic, all rusted up and dirty. But anyway, this is some new sections of Gargrave's. This is just the tin plate version of their track, not the stainless stuff. Just the tin plate. I wanted it, the magnetic capabilities of the tin plate, so I could solder wires. But anyway, yeah, looks nice. But I wanted to make sure I didn't fool around with old stuff trying to get this gap. I wanted some nice new stuff to work with. So anyway, yeah, that comes across here and into the switch. Locomotive's in the siding. And then we tool on down here to the, just past the stereo right there for the moment. But I actually have enough room if I wanted to add a second route here. I come across again. Lots of room to play with. So I'll show you the locomotive in action in a minute. But yeah, and then back up we go. She stands right up, stays in place. I'll still put a catch on here somewhere, just to make sure it doesn't fall down. But I may still do the window weight idea that I mentioned earlier. But that's it for now. Talk to you later. Alright, so here we got the train ready to pull out of the siding. Got a lighted bumper back there. And then I gotta throw the switch here. It's a manual switch, so. There, see? Made it across quite nicely. No problem. This is the locomotive Shannon got me. She got me that train set a few years back. This is the locomotive out of that set. 080 switcher. Beautiful. You can go right across that, no trouble. So that's that right there for now. Anyway, I'll get you some more film as I move along. Talk to you later.